Welcome to Happy Neighbors. I'm Michael Sapp.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jared.
And today we are here with...
I'm Perez.
We got Perez today. All right. What's happening?
It's rainy.
It's a little rainy,
today, yeah.
It's gloomy. I can't wake up. I'm telling you, I'm trying to.
Whenever we air this, I hope it's raining.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they probably won't be.
Everybody's going to look outside and be like, it's sunny. Where the heck are
What
they?
are they talking about?
What are they doing? Jacob Perez.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man?
Not too much, man. Just trying to survive like everyone else.
Trying to survive, but you have an interesting way of surviving. You do a lot of stuff.
I like to learn about things and try things. I don't think I do as much as a lot of people think I do.
Really? Because that's my impression is like you're in a lot of stuff.
Well, I think it's just because I don't know why, honestly. I mean, I dabble in a couple of things. I started a chicken business, some playground equipment, and a fabrication business. And
it's already 3 times more than most people. So.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's small businesses still growing, so it's not like I'm too hands-on as well.
Yeah.
Truthfully, like I've learned a lot from the first business I had, which was the chicken house business.
Yeah.
That's when I was the busiest right there.
Yeah.
Because I'm owner operator.
Doing it all.
and that was a straight grind.
So how old were you when you were doing that?
Man, I don't remember. I think it was when I first started it. It was in 2016.
Yeah.
And I wasn't like official or nothing. I was straight out of high school.
Yeah.
This one gentleman, he's like, the way it started is I helped chicken farmers around West Point area. And, I just always showed up on time, did like the things I think every hard worker should do is like show up on time, be respectful, never miss. Just did that consistently, did good work, obviously. And like the word of mouth kind of got around to other chicken farmers, and I started helping them. And then this one particular guy, he's like, man, why don't you just go out and do this for everybody? And I'm like, I don't know, man. This was in middle school, though. So I just brushed it off because the only thing I cared about was like football.
Sure. Well, hold on. Let's go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So you started really getting into business in middle school.
Probably so.
Wow.
In middle school, I was straight hustling some. I went to Dollar General, got like a 6-pack of Cokes, Mountain Dews, and stuff.
Yeah.
So what did
Hold on. What do you mean? In what? You're reselling or what?
Oh yeah, I toted a bag about.
Were you the snack
24
guy at
Yes,
school?
sir.
This sounds
right.
like
Snack
Gary
bar?
V.
Oh my
Man.
gosh.
Yeah, I used to,
Snack bar.
dude. I guarantee you 6, 12, 18, maybe like 24 drinks a day out by break time.
Wow.
Every day, just go.
And
to
nobody
Dollar General.
hassled you about it? The school didn't care or what?
I'm sure.
I don't know what their thoughts were, but I feel like I had pretty good relationship with everyone, and I was
Yeah.
a decent student, so maybe they let it slide. Maybe but eventually I did get kind of busted because I did a raffle, and then that's
Hold on. I love it. Hold on.
Love it.
Whoa. A raffle in high school.
That's right. Brother, I was coming in with like honey buns. I'm like, all right, if you buy a honey bun, this, and this, it like pretty much gets you a chance to win a week's worth of snacks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So I did that for quite a while, man. And
I feel like, and I'm not saying this would ever happen.
Don't get any ideas now.
If you ever end up in prison, I feel like you've got the, snack trading game down.
bro, hey, look, no matter what situation
He's
I'm in,
Hamburger Man from
I will
Longest
figure it out.
Yard.
I'll find a way to make money.
That's right. That's awesome.
hilarious. So-
Man, I had no idea. So
Yeah,
you were
man.
hustling in high school, middle school, basically.
Yeah, I didn't even know I was hustling. I'm
didn't
just
know.
over here just.
He's doing that. I was just mowing yards around
Man.
the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And just trying to make a little money.
So
Yeah.
what were you doing in chicken houses?
So I don't know if y'all are familiar, like if y'all ever actually been in one or not.
Yeah.
I've smelt them.
Man, well, yeah, they're terrible. That's the one thing about chicken house. As soon as you go in and you exit, you're 100% going to smell like that. Like
Yeah, it smells
from
like
head
money.
to toe. Man, nah. To me, it still smells like chicken poo.
Smells like money to me. It's
Really?
Listen, I've smelled some money now, money back then, and I like the one that I'm smelling right now better than that chicken
Doesn't
poo.
smell bad. Okay.
Yeah.
You do some, I guess you could say stocks, crypto.
Yeah, so
You're in that?
I dabble in it a little bit. I'm not like one to particularly like really know how the graphs work.
Okay.
I'm more of a like momentum play and trade seller.
Kind of feel it. Feel the energy.
Well, if there's some hype behind something, like right now, I was talking to you about DJT. Donald Trump's behind it. a lot of people want to jump on that just because of his name, and it's strictly just a hype play. There's like no fundamentals.
So it's
no
all
nothing.
timing.
It's like a meme. It's
Yeah.
a joke. It's
Yeah.
not something you really want to put your money in.
Yeah.
Unless, like, me personally, I think it's like the safest bet because, like, Trump's a big name.
Right. Everybody
And-
knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you buy it in. I mean, I've been talking to people about this thing since $17, and it's at $39.12 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so like you could have 3x your money, and then also I've been telling people at $31.
Wow.
And it shot up to like 57, and then of course it dumps. But the whole trading market, it can be very, very tricky, and it's not in our favor.
No, it never is, right? What do
Yeah.
you use? Do you use an app or anything or something? What do
So yeah, I use a few. So long term investments, I like Moo just to
Moo?
Yeah,
Like
Moo.
Cal?
That's
Moo?
right. Moo.
M-O-O.
Yep. I like that one for my long term plays,
Okay.
and then I put money in it. I don't look at it. It stays in there. My day trading, swing trading, I like Robinhood because it's the most simple app that you could possibly use.
Really?
Yes, so simple. It's very easy to transfer money, take it out. Like, it's the easiest app
Did
to
you
use.
get in on that GameStop situation?
No, I got in on it not when it first happened, but here a couple of months back, it kind of woke back up. I think it
Yeah,
bounced from like
it did.
like $20 and up, and then I was like, man, I'm in it. And
What's the name of the guy who started all that?
They made a
Kitty, something.
Yeah.
You know,
Roaring
he's back.
Kitty.
He's back
Kitty.
again.
he is.
He's
He's
back.
back. It was a big like after all that came out, he disappeared.
yeah, because he won. He
Well,
won.
he did.
I mean,
And then he made that
40-something
one
million
tweet.
dollars. Yeah,
Yeah, he made
and
that
then
one
out
tweet.
of nowhere. He's jumped back in it again. He started doing it again, which it's interesting. Have you ever been to Consensus in Austin, Texas?
Nuh-uh.
You need to go there. It's about crypto and
Really?
Web3 and NFTs. I went out. What was it? 2 years ago, Michael? When I went out there, I think
I don't
2
know.
years ago.
I wasn't with you.
I know. I said when I
Y'all didn't invite me, so I mean, I wasn't there.
Would you
and it
come?
hurt. It hurt my feelings.
yeah. Would you have?
My
gone?
feelings
I will
were
say,
hurt.
just go and have fun
Yeah.
and make sure you have the event app so you can get all your tickets and go to all the events at night. You will meet some.
I bet that's wild.
It's
crypto.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's a different world. I mean, it's not. It's like it's
Who are these guys?
It's a
in
bunch
crypto?
of nerdy guys, and I mean, like the NFTs, like they were wearing them on their chest.
Dude,
and
what
their
about the
necklaces.
NFTs now? I feel like those
Yeah.
things just
They're
died
gone.
off.
They're done.
That was done.
Dude, that was like a 1 month thing.
Who
like,
I was looking at, okay, how can you make money off of it? Like I was trying to figure out how you could do it. And
Yeah.
I was just, but I could never understand it. Like, okay, so I'm going to buy a picture, but I don't own it. Like anybody can have the picture, but I own a number that's on my phone that says I own, but I can't make money on. I don't.
Now's the time we should all get in it.
yeah.
Now,
Right.
let's figure out what that was.
Like,
breathe
figure out how
life
to,
into the NFTs
I always
again.
thought the coolest
Yeah.
thing to do is to build an NFT and do the first print. So
Yeah.
like you would
Yeah.
you would build it, you would print it,
Yeah.
then you would sell it. So when you bought it, you would send the first print of that digital NFT to the person, so they had the physical copy too. Because that's going to be worth probably as much money. Like, what's that monkey? That monkey.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. It's like, how do you even put a value to it?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
reasoning behind why
Well-
this thing should be $40,000 for this picture of a monkey.
DJT.
Hey, DJT though, has got a real man behind it. Though.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. Tony, you got in on the AMC?
Yeah, I got in on AMC.
How'd that go?
Yeah, I'm still broke.
Man,
I've never touched any of it. I've stayed away
no,
from it all.
actually, the one stock that actually has benefited me the most is Exxon.
Exxon.
Yeah, I dipped into a little bit of Exxon, and
That sounds like a safe.
yeah.
I feel bad. I don't invest in stocks.
It almost sounds like a blue collar kind of stock,
Does it?
Yeah. I mean, Exxon, if you're talking about
Hold on. What's a blue collar?
so the big names like your Apple, your Amazon and things like
like
that.
a blue.
They're going to have
chip?
steady
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
gonna have
they're gonna
steady
steady
growth.
growth. Exactly.
Nothing
Yeah.
huge, no big gains,
Entrenched.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
right now, some other stocks that I'm looking at is SoFi and Palantir. A lot of AI. AI is the next big thing. Me personally, that's what I believe.
Yeah.
So that's where all my DJT money straight into those two.
Straight into it.
Yes, sir.
That Donald's going to pay for it.
Hey man, I'm excited. Let us know how that turns out.
Oh, it's
He's not
hey.
even elected yet, and he's already making you money.
Yeah, man. Look, listen, I tell people if you see me pull up in a Ferrari You'll know my DJT did well.
Yes. Hey man, that's what I want to see. Look, oh man,
I'm telling you, he would love it. At that consensus, one of the party, the guy pulls up and it's all wrapped in his
Really?
thing, and it's a Ferrari. And I was like, and then
yeah.
there's Lamborghini, a guy wrapped in there.
Nah, I'll probably wouldn't
every-
buy one, honestly.
for every Lamborghini guy there's 1,000 dudes that just lost everything.
No, the funny
you know?
thing is the guy with the Lamborghini is not the rich guy.
Yeah.
You know, like there's the guys inside. There were some guys inside that had money.
There's the point. There's the 0.1%.
Yeah.
And then there's the 0.01%.
Well, it's a gimmick. He was making money. He got paid to go to the events and bring the car.
It's
and-
marketing.
and it's a marketing thing. And it's just funny
Gotcha.
because, he's driving and then the guy pulls up in the Uber and he's like, yeah, that guy's worth about $400 or $500 million. It's like, that's it.
Man,
Jacob, how does what's the playground industry like? What's going on there?
man, that's a big risk market in my opinion.
Tony, focus, man. The guests are in here. I don't know what you're looking at.
I know what he's looking at.
I know what he's looking
at.
Tony,
You got to concentrate here.
do we have to put the shades down?
Do we have to put the shades down? It's a hard industry. So I was listening. I was listening.
He was just
You
looking
can't hate
somewhere
on him
else.
right now
That's
for
right.
it.
We were all kind of looking somewhere else.
So playground stuff. You're out of town a lot at that, right?
I used to be, not as much as I don't as much anymore. But when I originally started, man, I was I believe I was terrible at it. I feel like I was the worst, truthfully, and my numbers showed it. I
What do you
wasn't
mean,
at
in
the top.
sales or
Yeah, in
what?
sales. So I lacked, I guess, people skills. Even though I worked with people and got the little middle school side hustle and all
yeah, I
that.
was gonna say it seems like you know what you're doing. You can sell
Yeah, but
something.
with anything and everything, it all has like strategies and things like that. So I started actually diving into like strategies behind sales and like what to say, what to do, and I even look into like what kind of colors make people feel this way, that way. Like that might be overboard, but whatever gets me a higher chance to make more money, like I'm all about that.
And you think it's
Strategy.
overboard, but it's not. That's
Yeah.
what big businesses do all day.
Yeah.
Like you like your logo should be a color.
Yeah.
How do you want your customer to feel when they see your thing? And certain colors mean certain industries.
Exactly.
And there's a lot more to it than just you pick something and
Man, I always
like
tell
we normally do, just pick something, throw it up there, but no thought to it really. Just,
I always the one color I do try to avoid when I go out and sell is green because like green's like psychologically money,
Yep.
so I'm like, I don't want them thinking about money at all.
Yeah.
So that's one color I tell everyone and my team's like, do not wear green.
Don't wear green.
That's right. So,
Huh. I'll have
You're
to
wearing
think-
green
I'll
now.
yeah, but this is a different setting. I'm
This
not
is
trying to
different. He's
sell
not
y'all,
selling
you know?
us today.
What if he
Come on.
wants to sell me some playground equipment? I don't
Brother,
want
I'm
any
so
now.
good right now. Like you'd be buying a trailer.
Tony would have a whole front yard full of playground equipment.
Man, there goes your AMC money. That's what you would have put into it.
That's it. That's it. All right, Jacob, where'd you go to school?
Went to West Point.
West Point.
That's right. I'm
You're
a
a West
warrior.
Point guy.
Yes, sir.
West Point Warrior. Is it the best county school?
I mean, I'm gonna say so just because I went there. Everyone was awesome to me. Like, why would I not say
Why
that?
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm sure that all the other county schools were cool and all, but
the Good Hope kids said they were the best. So
well, we smacked them in football, sports all the time. So Jay can't
Priest
say
will say
nothing.
Holly Pond is
That's
the better.
right. Jesse and Jacob are Holly Pond guys.
I knew there was a reason why I didn't like them.
Oh, man. There it
that's
is.
fighting words.
Jacob,
man.
I know.
do you feel like is there a city-county rivalry?
Oh man, I don't know.
You don't think so? You never saw anything like that?
Nuh-uh.
When'd
I
you
don't think so.
When'd you
15.
graduate? 15?
2015. That's kind of been something we've been talking about. I think it's kind of an older thing. I think it was more our generation is older. It seems like now there's less of that. Everybody's just
Yeah.
kind of here.
Yes.
We're all here as a community. So I think
What?
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
technology
fair-
brought you back together.
I think it did.
I mean, you
I
can
think it-
find
I
kids in
think
the
it
like
did.
when we
Fairview-
were kids. Like you didn't. I knew some kids from West Point because we played y'all in football every year. First game,
Yep.
Cullman, West Point. So you knew football players, basketball players.
But that was back when. But that was back when Cullman was a whatever A school.
5A.
Was West Point 5A?
They were
back then?
4A.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they were ever
4A.
the same.
But still, it didn't matter. But I meant just like that's how you knew people. You knew it from sports. You didn't like. I didn't know Gibbs or any of that.
Yeah.
Like you knew some, but mostly it was through sports or something.
Right. Or
now you
or
get to know
cruising the
everybody.
strip. You
Or
might have got
cruising
to
the
know
strip.
them.
If you
Ain't
y'all don't
nobody
know
do
what that feels
no
like,
more.
but
Because there ain't nobody do that no more.
All right, Jacob. Mike Tyson or Jake Paul?
Oh man.
Huh? What?
All right, so
You got to go with the GOAT, right?
I mean, I absolutely love Mike, but he's like,
no,
listen,
don't
look,
you dare.
hey, you got to be realistic.
it's staged.
If you're Jake Paul, you have all the money in the world. You're bringing in the best trainers. Like this guy's actually no joke. He actually has access to the top tier of everything because of money. He's going up against Mike Tyson, which back in the day, obviously,
old is Mike Tyson?
I think he's like right under 60.
59?
Yeah,
50?
Jake's
Yeah.
not going to fight anybody he can't beat.
yeah, like I don't see
he's
it.
bringing in money. If Tyson beats him, it's over. That's why I think it's all staged.
Tony?
I agree with Jared, but I also want Mike Tyson. I can't stand.
You want to see Mike win?
Yeah, I can't.
You
I
stand.
stand.
just sit there and wonder.
We
did
all
they
want
sit
Mike
down
to win.
We all do,
if they
right?
negotiated. Hey, Mike, you're going to take a dip here, okay? I don't know if he could
Dude,
when he
I
gets
don't-
in the ring.
I don't see
I
him
don't
doing
see
that.
him pulling a punch.
His
I don't think he
mentality
could.
too, like
Jake
there's no
Paul's
way.
not
All
a-
I gotta do is-
Jake
all he's gotta
Paul's
do is
not
put
a
muffs
fan
on,
favorite,
though.
is he?
He's not.
I mean, do people like? Is he a likable?
He's not even like he's not qualified enough to even be like
Yeah.
the people's champ.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say he's a favorite.
That's the
You know.
Rock's.
Yeah, the
Position.
people's champ.
Nobody
talking about
likes
The
the
Rock?
Rock. Yeah, but nobody likes
You
the
know, the
Rock.
other
Everybody
brother does
likes The Rock.
WWE too.
No.
Huh?
The other
You
brother
think-
does WWE.
Oh yeah, Logan.
Logan
Logan,
does
yeah.
WWE. Jake's
Yeah.
Dude.
out
You
there
think-
boxing.
well, hold
I
on.
love it. I think I
Logan's
like
an athlete.
I think both the Pauls are smart.
Yeah.
Man. They are
Listen, you
genius.
think no, everybody likes the Rock still?
Yeah. Who doesn't like The Rock?
No, there's a
I love
good
The Rock.
amount of people that don't like the Rock anymore.
They're just trying to be cool. They don't. know.
No. There's
Jacob
a lot.
knows The
Deep
Rock.
down inside,
Listen, I
The
like The
Rock
Rock,
is
but I'm
the
always gonna
best.
pick Stone Cold over him.
Yeah. What?
That's right, man.
Oh man.
Stone Cold.
These guys.
This could bring
Yes.
back the old days of when I was a kid. We'd go down to my lake house, or we'd go to Wesley Britt's house or something. We'd watch the NWO
Yeah.
back in the days,
Man.
and wrestling's changed though, man. The Attitude Era was the best era of wrestling ever.
It's different.
That's
now.
debatable.
It's different.
That's not debatable.
That's debatable. In the early, late,
You just
late,
can disagree to disagree.
No. Early 2000s. I mean, you had
that was the
Stone Cold.
Attitude Era.
Was
That was the
Attitude?
end of the
Yeah.
Attitude
Yeah.
Era.
When you talking about like with the Rock coming in, John
Degeneration
Cena,
X and all that?
What's his name?
Yeah, Degeneration X
Stone
came
Cold
out.
Steve
and all that.
Austin.
Yeah. That's
the Undertaker. Kane.
Who was the gang that Hollywood Hulk Hogan was in for a little while? It was
NWO.
that, yeah.
NWO.
Yeah, but who was with him? Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash
Yeah,
and
man.
Diesel. No, Kevin Nash was the Diesel, and then
Yeah.
Razor Ramon.
Man, those were good times.
Those were the
back
two.
then.
Those
Yeah.
were the three originals.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember we used to go to Vinemont to the
Vinemont Wrestling.
Vinemont Wrestling.
Yeah,
And at
y'all
the
may
end
not know
of it-
about
okay,
this.
is
Hold
what-
on, hold
hold
on.
on.
So in Vinemont, up like you know where you turn to go to the airport.
Yeah.
right before it on the left.
Okay, on the left they had some storage buildings.
Yep.
And they had,
Vinemont Wrestling
basically like a big kind of a warehouse
with chairs,
with chairs and a ring in the middle.
And the ring barely like
Man.
it was
Yeah.
iffy.
God.
And after their shows, Jared,
get in it.
they would let
We'd
us
get
all
in
in
it.
it to
Yeah.
wrestle.
Dude, that's insane.
We'd get
That's
on the top
awesome.
ropes
Yeah.
and jump, and this
Yeah.
is after football too. Sometimes
Yeah.
it was Friday night, so we'd play football games and run up there and watch the last two wrestles, and then get in the ring and wrestle. And oh man, that was
What was your
That
what
was
was your
fun.
what was your wrestling name?
I didn't have one.
Of course you did.
Dude,
Michael,
yeah.
did you have one?
No, I didn't. No.
Have y'all seen some
We didn't
like
have names. We
the?
just went up there for fun. We were so into it.
Have y'all seen some like the small promotions? I always see these guys. They do some insane stuff, and they're probably not even getting paid. Like
You're
I'm like,
right.
dude. You're bleeding. Your whole
You're
face
right.
is literally bleeding, and you're probably getting paid like $500.
You're right. These small circuits, man, they do
They're-
some wild
They
stunts.
do.
Yeah.
Who's the one who
Jacob,
got
you-
thrown
you're-
off the
you're a
top
trainer.
of
You train, right?
Yeah,
You,
I
what
do
do you
some-
What do you do? It's not
So
wrestling.
It technically it's MMA, so mixed martial
You
arts.
do MMA.
That's right. So it involves wrestling, jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing.
You do all that.
any form of striking. Yeah, I do that. So
Do you train a lot?
I train pretty often, and I'd like to get 20, 25 hours in a week right now. Throughout this year, I wasn't very consistent because I did come up with a couple injuries. Both
Uh-oh.
these shoulders are out, but
Really?
stem cells and then surgery. But the stem cell one honestly feels better. So that's why I kind of laid off training. But
Is that
now
an injection?
yeah, dude. It's kind of awesome. It's like an IV, and it tastes. It tastes weird. You know, it makes you have this weird taste in the back of your throat.
Really?
Yeah, it's insane,
I've never heard that.
bro. It's just like they give you this as they're injecting it. It's like, why is the back of my throat tasting different?
Weird.
Yeah, but it's insane. It is awesome. I am definitely all for stem cells.
Okay. I might have to try that.
Yeah.
Inject some youth in me or something.
Yeah, dude.
Will it make us younger?
Man, y'all all look good. Y'all don't need that stuff. What are you talking about?
There's that salesman coming
the
out.
way you look and the way you feel are two different things.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
might look good, but I hurt a lot.
Perez, tell
Yeah.
us what your fighting history.
So,
Have you had some good matches?
yeah, I've had some good matches, I believe. And truthfully, I feel like I've never really had like just a complete trash can thrown at me, except one guy, and that was my first fight down in Florida.
Your very first fight.
Yep.
Down in Florida. Where was it in Florida?
Panama City. Panama City Beach. That's right. Yeah, and the guy definitely did not belong in there. And like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to take it seriously. So like, even though I was new to the sport, like I'm still going to be training consistently. Like, I don't want to go out there and lose in front of
Yeah.
people or just get whooped.
I'm about to say it's gonna hurt if you get beat.
Yeah.
How did what happened in this one?
So that one down in Panama, well, when you're an amateur too, let me just tell you this: you wear like more protective gear, but the only protective gear we had was, obviously the gloves and then the shin guards. So the bell rings, we touch gloves, and then we both go out there, and then it's only 54 seconds, so it's not much action. And like I hit him with like almost a Bruce Lee jab. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but just look it up. Hit him with that, exchange a little bit. We hug up on the fence, on the cage, and then I end up taking him down, if I remember correctly. And as I was taking him down, during a transition, I just slipped my arm behind his neck and then, rear naked choke, and then he just taps out.
Wow.
Oh my.
Hold on. I was confused this whole story. I thought you meant he was like in the wrong group because he was too good.
No.
You're saying he was terrible.
Yeah, he was a trash can.
I
I
was
got
waiting
fed.
for something to get. So
No.
you just took
I
him
was getting
down.
ready
at
for
50
him to say, turn
Yeah.
around, grabbed a hold of me, and pounded.
Yeah, I
the
did
dick out of
too.
my face.
I was going the other direction.
No,
so
that-
you took him down in 54 seconds.
Yeah. Took him
Wow.
down
That was your
54.
very first fight.
That was the first one. But like I
That's
said,
awesome.
yeah, I think he was, like I said, that's nothing to brag about because I do believe, no offense to this boy, like,
Yeah.
I think he should have been training more and he should have
He
been
wasn't
like,
ready.
Yeah,
He
he
wasn't
should have
ready.
like looked at me as like, I don't want to fight that dude.
Jared, you think you could do it?
Maybe when I was younger. So when I was younger, I took Taekwondo from Johnny Smith.
Yeah.
Right.
And
on.
I was the state sparring champion.
You were
3 years in a
not,
row.
really?
Yep.
The state sparring champion.
Man, I don't believe that at all.
Huh.
I need proof.
I believe it.
You know what?
No.
Time out. If I still lived in the 9th Street house, I had the 4-foot trophies they gave you back then. I had them all upstairs in the above the
did you-
garage.
Did you take the lessons when he was at the aquatic center?
No, I took
you were
him when he
later.
was up Vimont past your house on the left.
The little building
and
there, yeah.
his group was called the Top Guns.
Yeah.
And I was one of the Top Guns.
That's
and we
awesome.
traveled
So
all
you don't
around.
have hold on, you don't have those trophies at all anymore.
No, I threw them all away.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. Man.
Yeah.
So
You know what? I had
there's
enough
no
junk
proof.
going from one
There's
house
no
to another
proof. It
house.
didn't
and sooner or
happen.
later, like, yeah. Well,
Listen, one day you're just gonna see this man
how
just
about
whoop
this?
up on someone.
I'm about to say, how about we can get Johnny in here and Johnny can vouch for it.
How about Tony versus Jared? I want to see that one.
I'm too old. I don't want to.
I've had
Like-
way too many injuries here lately, Michael. I couldn't do it. I mean, I probably could get out of a pickle because I was in law enforcement for a brief period of time.
I'm
when
scared.
I'm scared, and we did learn how to survive.
All right.
So
That whole 3 months is gonna
Yeah.
help you. I had it like 8 years. I mean,
All right, Perez, do you do any streaming?
and he was streaming.
Yeah, do you
nah,
watch
I don't.
Netflix, anything like that?
Not really, man. I really don't. This year's the first year I've watched TV actually in like the past few years.
Yeah.
When I first moved into my apartment, I didn't even have a TV for like a whole year.
Really?
Yeah. There's just no sense in
That's
it for
just how
me.
busy you are.
Well, yeah, it's like most of the time once I leave in the morning, I'm gone all day, and once I get back in, the only thing I really want to do is just eat and go to bed.
Yeah.
So it's like no point having a TV. And truthfully, like I've never even paid for Netflix or anything. Like I still in my sister's right now.
I love it.
He's the one who keeps knocking her off when it's like too many people on my
too many
account.
devices.
Literally,
Who's all
that
on
really
mine?
is me. Like I texted her the other day. I'm like, why isn't your Netflix working on my TV right now?
Wow.
I changed the password.
Yeah.
What do
Pay
you
for your own.
watch when you're on it? You got anything?
Not right now. I'm big into football. I've always kind of liked it, but I kind of ventured off away from it. Don't really know why. I guess just from training and business and stuff, and like I just never sat down and watched it. But I've been getting back into college football, NFL, and mainly just because like I look at it like I've tried to just see these athletes and how like awesome they really are and how hard it is to get to those levels.
Yeah.
So I just like seeing people
interesting.
perform good and like seeing a good ball game and things like that.
so you don't
that's
have
why
like
I
a
view it.
team you follow or?
College, man, I'm a USC fan.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Ever since Reggie
The one in
Bush,
California?
That's
Not
right,
not
man.
the South Carolina. Okay. Good.
Yeah. Ever since Reggie Bush came out on the
Really?
NCAA
Reggie
game.
was a freak.
Yeah,
he
and
was
of course I
He
wanted
was
to
a freak.
play as USC because they're the best team on there.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush and like I
Yep.
like these teams. I like this
Yeah.
team, and then ever since then, just stuck with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to explain to the kid. You know, like when you're playing with kids, you're like, just pick the team you like. No, they want to pick the team that's the best. You know,
Yeah.
they're looking at those ratings and the scores and stuff.
I should change mine just based on
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can't beat anybody. So I mean, I'm just like
Hey, we ain't doing
I
too
just-
hot this year, so
I
it's all
just-
good.
You know, I enjoy watching. I like you. Like
Yeah.
I was watching the Monday Night Football game, and I do fantasy, so I only
Yeah.
watch it for that. But at the same time, you watch those guys, and you look at them, and you're like, dude, they're 38, 40 years old, and they're still
my age,
ripped
and they're
and
still
running
going.
and
Yeah.
do it like. And I can't even get up and go to the freaking refrigerator without my hip hurting.
That's not the worst part. You look at most of the soccer games now; they're like 20 years old.
Okay.
16 years old.
Oh, I
and they're
know.
Playing on
Soccer, I'm going
insane.
to tell you, I got into my kids play soccer. So I've been really into soccer and I've been actually watching it. It's actually a little more exciting than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
now that you understand the
is,
game,
dude.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of strategy to
Yeah.
soccer to get those 2 goals in the whole game. I mean, there's a lot to
Soccer's
it.
fun to watch.
It is, actually.
I feel like that's a big buildup too, and like the excitement's a lot more, exciting there because, like you just said, only 2 goals per game.
So when it
It's like you're gonna be-
happens,
dude, you're
yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
And when you
Yeah.
see how they scored,
Yeah.
when they make that run, and that is all very timed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you
How it
a
took-
second off, and you're not getting
Yeah.
the goal.
And how
I
they
mean,
just kick the ball like you're running full speed, and it's like makes it go this way.
Yes.
Like, dude, that's so
Yeah.
insane.
have you tried to kick a soccer ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No,
I mean,
It's not.
with the right training.
Well, I
Tony?
understand, but I
Tony,
meant
are
just-
you a good player? Can you play soccer?
Yeah.
Play?
I mean, I'm not the best player out there. I mean, I'm not going to.
Hey, I think we all can play it.
Look at him. He's like, let's get a game
Yeah.
together.
No,
So
I mean-
2 years
Yeah.
ago, I
2
played
year-
against my daughter's youngest team, the adults against the kids, but I didn't have cleats on.
Yeah.
And I fell a lot.
Yeah.
And I was hurting, and we still lost. But I mean, it was fun. I would love to do it, but it's a lot of running.
Listen,
I don't like running anymore.
I'm a 2-time adult men's league champ.
Get out of town. You had
On
a great
Nintendo.
team, man.
In Coleman.
Yeah.
Here in Coleman.
You're on the best
I was
teams.
on the team, yeah. No, we would.
He picked the right team to be on.
No. On paper.
Were there a lot of teams?
On paper, there was
One.
like 5.
There's one
There was
team.
5. There's 5 teams. There was 2 in Coleman, 2 in Arab, and then 1 in Gunnersville.
Yeah. Huh.
And
That's like my
two-time-
flag football
two-time,
days.
2-time men's league champ right here.
Perez, do you do any video games? You mentioned college football.
No,
You-
man. But
That's what I'm talking about.
growing up, I mean, I did, but this is the reason I don't because, like I said, growing up, I did. We were always hooked.
What'd you
me and
play
my
growing
brothers.
up?
Definitely the sports games, NFL, Madden, Halo, Call of
yeah.
Duty. Of
Yeah.
course, Call of Duty,
Yeah.
man. Like, who didn't play
Yeah.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
That
Jared.
dude. Listen, Call of Duty, zombies, hands down.
Tony's. That's where
The
Tony's
best.
at. Yeah.
Loved it, man. Me and my
Yeah.
buddy, we used to stay up all night just playing zombies, trying to get to these next levels, and then usually I'm the one that screws it up by dying every time.
And that's it.
Yeah, but if I get a gaming system right now, like I'm afraid that I will spend a lot of time playing.
Same here. It's not that I don't want to play. I'm just you're obsessed. You
Yeah.
get obsessed with it, and then next thing you know, you'll be waking up.
Yeah.
Well, not waking up.
It's
You'll never
called
go to sleep.
Self-control.
I
Self-control.
have zero of that.
Yeah.
I play once a week.
Man.
If I get obsessed with something, I'm obsessed with something.
Yeah,
'cause-
I want to play more. I don't. I never play, but I've had that feeling like I wish I did every now and then.
And playing video games actually helps you perform better, like in sports and everything.
Really?
Just because of the reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big benefit. Actually,
go.
Joe Rogan and who was it? Elon spoke about it yesterday on their podcast.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's like a 24% boost or something insane like that. And they're talking about how surgeons need to play video games because like their hand skills is more just.
That's why.
Well, most of the surgeries now are robots. There's a lot of robot surgeries.
Yeah.
And those guys are like playing video games while they're opening your heart up or something.
Literally,
It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
No, nothing. I didn't say
You gave me a look.
What,
didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Perez, what do you like to eat in town? Do you have any favorites?
Man, I love Chipotle and Moe's Southwest.
Really?
That's the mainly the only things I get.
Which one's the better one?
Man, they're
No,
both.
You got a favorite.
they're not.
You've got a favorite.
Okay.
We can start this now.
I'm
This will
gonna
be a
go.
good one.
I'm gonna go Chipotle.
Oh,
Listen, Moe's is solid, but I mean they got the good sauce. I love their sauce. But
Which one? They've got a few.
Just
different
their
sauces.
what's their just their typical
the-
Moe's
the
sauce.
Moe's
Chipotle.
Yeah,
Southwest Ranch or something?
Southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, something. Yeah,
it's just so good. But
It is good.
But I love Chipotle's steak better.
The meat.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a game changer for me. I don't know.
Chipotle's not cheap.
Neither is Moe's.
Hey, listen, you can get
think
like
nothing
rice.
used
cheap.
To,
What are
Moe's
you
used to be
talking
Moe's
about?
Monday.
Moe's, you can
Moe's
get more
Monday.
for your money.
Yeah,
If that
Moe's
I think.
Monday.
I guess I'm a Moe's guy because we didn't have Chipotle in Auburn. And Moe's was right there on campus. So you go to Moe's and
Welcome to
if you went
Moe's.
like 20 times,
Yeah.
you got a free one.
Yeah,
Little clip card.
Listen, I used to go Moe's so much. I think I have like $300 saved up in there.
Are you serious?
I swear on my life.
I know where we're going to lunch.
Listen, if you go, I always get the stack. That thing
Yeah.
is delicious. I don't know if y'all know what the stack is.
Tell us what that is.
Yeah,
Look, so you start out with a soft tortilla, right? The big tortilla.
Yeah.
After that, you put on the hard shell, sprinkle some cheese, add your meats and whatever you want in the middle, and then you top it off with another hard shell tortilla, cheese, wrap it up, and then they grill it or whatever. Get it a
That
little
sounds pretty
crisp.
good.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
you go
solid.
steak
who
every
makes
time?
something similar to that?
Yeah, I'll get steak
Taco
or
Bell.
chicken.
The
Listen,
crunch.
yeah, but it ain't nowhere near as good as
I know.
man. But you're right, and it's
crunch.
just awesome.
At the end
man.
of the day, everybody goes to Taco Bell.
Hey.
It's a Crunchwrap Supreme.
And it's good, like if you're driving, you can eat it with one hand, and you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
opposed to a bowl.
yeah.
yeah.
You could tell he travels a lot because that's what he was thinking about. I
Exactly,
drive,
man.
yeah. Something that don't fall all over you.
Dude, and
Yeah.
sometimes they're so nice they'll even cut it up in 4 pieces for you. I'm like, oh, that makes it even taste better.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you leave a tip
Yeah, I always do.
when you go to Moe's? or
Yeah,
Chipotle?
man. Yeah, I appreciate them very well, honestly, because they ain't got to
right.
cut it up. I know it's just simple, but like they're really friendly and all that. So
Do you guys leave tips at places like Moe's and Chipotle?
Yeah.
I'm just if it pops up to leave a tip, I usually
Yeah.
just hit 20%.
You do it no matter what.
Yeah. I feel bad to hit zero because I do know I guarantee you they're getting the 2 something an hour.
Do you think it
Yeah.
always goes to
And
them?
they live
That's
off
what I
tips.
wonder
I don't
sometimes.
know.
Like, who's getting this? Is it just going back to the corporation? You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather sometimes just give them cash or something.
I don't like everywhere that do you want to donate to?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I
Would
do
you like
not
to
do
round
that.
up your dollar to donate to Children's Hospital?
Yeah. I will say this though, I do like rounding up. I like just the clean number. I don't like the change.
So you don't like saving them kids at Children's Hospital?
do you? Do
we
you always
go.
round up?
Do you round up?
Do you
Tony?
always? So you don't like the kids?
Man.
No, so the reason why I don't, because I heard that the company has already donated that money.
Yep.
They ask for, would you like to round up?
Yep.
So that they can get that money back.
Correct.
I don't know. Could
Now
be.
Jared agrees with me.
Yes,
So
I've
we're
always
on the
heard
same
Could
page.
be.
it's a pre-done donation, and I've always heard even if they raise more than what they donated, they don't give it.
How does
But-
it make you feel?
But here's another
when you
thing,
say
though.
no?
Taxes wise,
When
I
I
wonder
say
if
no?
that's
Yeah,
a
you
tax
just walk
violation,
away.
though.
Yeah, I say no all the time. A lot of not around here. I usually do just because I don't know. The people, like I said, the people are really nice to me and all that, and they're always cool. So it's like, why not? But if I'm out of town, I'm just get it, hit no, get out.
In and out, yeah.
Because I mean, truthfully, the way I view it is, I know there's two sides to this. It's like you're strictly there to do X, Y, Z, no more. It's not like you're actually going up to a table, like buffing the table, getting drinks, so on and so forth. So that's my viewpoint on it.
To me, they need to make it. The restaurants have to make certain things known. So if you're paying them not minimum wage and you're paying them under that server wage, which is totally cheap,
then they need the tips.
Then they need they need to explain that their employees
that's
live
another
off
thing.
tips.
Yeah, because we might be uneducated behind that.
Yeah, and you wouldn't know if they don't tell you.
That's the thing. So when they
So-
pull up the tip thing, it just starts a new conversation.
It does. It's like, okay,
Can you
am
give
I
me some more
tipping
information
you
here?
because you're getting paid the 2 something an hour, or is it because you're,
That's a fun person to be
or
in.
the POS
behind the
systems.
line of the,
And
that guy
the
that's
POS
like-
systems are just probably automatically set up to do that.
Yeah.
And
And
they
then-
just built them that way.
Also, like, what if I think if I'm going to sit down, I'll probably tip. But if I'm just getting it to go, more than likely, I'm just not.
Yeah.
So-
what do you get at Captain D's?
Captain D's,
Yeah.
man. I ain't been at Captain D's in a minute.
Have you not?
Dude,
Oh,
me and my
man.
buddy, we used to go there all the
Yeah.
time, though. And then,
Yeah.
like, me and him's the only young people, because,
Yeah.
like,
It's an old person's.
Yeah, dude.
It's an old person's restaurant.
It is, but, like, me and my
Mr.
buddy.
Captain over there.
I feel attacked.
No,
Mr.
dude,
Captain.
you're still young. I'm talking,
Captain
just-
D's.
You're talking to someone in their 40s.
Dude, I
What-
see
what
like
would you get
60-year-olds in
there?
there. I don't remember what I used to get, but knowing me, I probably just got a little bit of everything
Okay.
because you never know what you're going to like
the
and
fest.
not like.
I think it's called the
The
fest.
family feast,
Isn't it?
yeah.
The family feast.
something like that,
Yeah. So,
Let me tell you.
but I'm telling you though, Captain D's does slap.
Hey, I am
love it.
going.
Yeah,
I'm going to
good.
Jacksonville,
Perez
Florida.
knows.
I do know, man.
I'm
Man,
excited.
I know food.
Ah,
I'm the same
food.
way. Like I'm going down. I'm going to see the beach come Friday around 12 o'clock when I land.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm doing is getting me some oysters.
Oh, I thought you were going to say go to Captain D's.
No, I'm not going to because I have a thing. I don't
Oysters?
eat. I don't go to Shrimp Basket or anything because I have a thing. If I can't smell or see the ocean, I don't want to eat seafood.
Hey, Shrimp Basket got
Even
some
though I know
great,
it's probably
shrimp
all
grits.
Yeah.
the same thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that
Stored
though.
and
I
frozen.
see, yeah.
Yeah, it's a mental thing.
Yeah.
But I
Perez-
want oysters so bad.
Do you cook?
Me, man, I know how to cook that grilled chicken and steak, and that's about it. Honestly.
Yeah. You
We did
grill a
grilled
lot?
chicken last night.
Nah. I mean, I don't really grill at all, but like I said, just on the pan or whatever over the
pan.
stove. Yeah, I keep it real simple, and I really don't eat for like taste right now, just for fuel.
Oh, you sound like a meal prep.
He's
kinda
a meal
guy.
prep.
Yeah.
That's what I say. He's meal preps. I guarantee
do,
him.
man.
Yeah.
Like I hate it, but at the same time, I love it just
Cuts
because
his
it makes me
chicken just
feel
right.
better.
You now earlier you said you eat pizza every Sunday.
Oh man, every Sunday now I do go off. Like,
Where you going? Where you getting that pizza?
all right, so listen.
Or you make your pizza?
No, I don't make it because
Okay.
we got pretty good stuff around here. Okay, right now, I used to love Papa John's, but I feel like they kind of teetered off and they ain't really as good as they used to be. So here lately, this is what I did. This is my typical Sunday. I'll go to Domino's.
Okay.
I'll start with Domino's and just get a medium pepperoni, extra
Hold on.
cheese,
You'll
extra
start
sauce.
with Domino's.
Yeah, this is my
This is
cheat
gonna
day.
take a while. I can already tell. He's saying it's his cheat day,
Okay.
so he's cheating.
Domino's, you get a
Domino's?
medium what?
Yeah, medium pepperoni,
Pepperoni.
extra cheese, extra sauce.
Wow.
Extra sauce is key.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
You like that thing sloppy.
Yeah,
What kind of crust? What kind of
Look,
crust?
so we do.
It's got to be regular crust.
Yeah, I do,
You can't-
man.
with the garlic butter on it.
Nah, I just whatever the handheld, hand tossed pizza. Just
Okay.
yeah, delicious.
You can't get extra sauce on a thin crust.
Nah.
Right? There's no
You
way.
could.
Yeah, but
you
the
can do
texture
it.
and everything.
Yeah, be good.
You're making a mess.
Man, listen.
All right, hang on. Let me
Okay.
finish
So-
because this is gonna
Okay.
be interesting. I
Okay,
already tell.
but if they don't answer the phone, because sometimes they don't, around 6 o'clock, 6:30, you can't get these boys on the phone. You know, Domino's.
Don't really.
I swear
they
on my
have an
life.
app.
Yeah, I don't do the app, man.
You're still calling.
Old school.
I do not believe in putting my credit card information in any sort of app.
Really?
I swear.
Like that.
I just
Smart.
I just stay away from it, man.
Man, Perez, you're kind of an old soul.
Man, I
IDs,
guess so, man.
Calling on the phone. Do you
Dude.
have like a landline with the wire? at
Hey,
home?
if I did, I'd slap one in my house. Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So if they don't answer about 6, what happens?
Then then we just go over to Marco's. Marco's got really good pizza as well.
Marco's is good,
dude. That I get the same pizza, and then whichever one I get,
extra cheese,
extra cheese,
sauce.
extra sauce. Sometimes I like getting light jalapeno on it. Sometimes no.
So this is pizza number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, and then what you do, you go to Marco's and you get their cinnamon squares.
Oh,
Dude, I'm telling you, they're a lot better than Domino's cinnamon bites or whatever.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. If you haven't tried it, go to Marco's on Sunday. Cinnamon square for $5.94. You can get just. Dude,
promoting Marco.
I'm telling
Look
you,
at him looking at the thing. He's like, you gotta go.
hey, there
it's
it
so
is.
good. Okay, and then after that, what I did. This is my past Sunday.
Okay.
I went to Milo's
Yeah.
chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich.
Never had the Milo spicy
Man,
chicken sandwich.
My buddy put me on this. You got to add mayo and cheese. Got me 2 of those with some fries. And then, dude, and then for dessert, I already got dessert. But the other dessert, go to Nuke's.
Yeah.
Their brownie, top tier.
Yep.
Really?
Right on that.
The
Yes.
Nuke's brownie?
Nuke's brownie.
You knew
Yes.
about this?
Yes, I did know about this.
And you've never told me.
I never really think.
They're-
I haven't been there in a while.
In my
Wow.
opinion,
We don't talk about food. When have we ever
That's
sat
all
there
we
and-
talk about on this podcast.
Oh, on this podcast. Oh. I thought you meant outside of here. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Sorry.
Nuke's probably has, in my opinion, the second best brownie. Number 1, Augustus.
Augustus's brownie.
Yeah, dude,
Augustus's
It's the
brownie.
best.
I've never had Augustus's brownie.
Their desserts over there,
top tier.
yes.
Really?
And their prices are great. We
Yeah,
went
they
there.
really
We
are,
went
man.
there
They're
Friday
reasonable, are
or Saturday. We went there and ate, and I got done, and I had drinks and everything. I was like, wow, that's it.
Yeah, honestly.
like that was it. They're
Yeah.
good food,
Good food.
reasonable prices.
Yeah.
Good food.
I mean,
good
Everyone
people.
there's super friendly too.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Love everyone there.
Yeah, I like
I'll be going there a
Augustus,
lot
too.
more often.
I ate there. I used to eat there after every win for men's league.
Soccer league. Because it's right there by Heritage.
Yeah. But
Either there or Mexican. Most of the time Mexican.
What's your go-to Mexican restaurant?
man, I don't really. I used to go Margarona's a lot.
There
Yeah.
you go.
But I don't go out eat restaurants very often now. But if I do and it's Mexican, Margarona's. 100%.
Margarona's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which Walmart do you go to?
Which Walmart? Man, I try to avoid Walmart. I'm
Yeah.
a Publix guy.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
go.
Yeah.
This is the thing about Walmart. I don't know, man. It just takes forever to get to places sometimes, and I just don't know what it is about Walmart. I don't like anymore.
Publix, man. If you're not getting that BOGO, they'll get you.
What?
The buy one get one.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I see that, I get
But
it now.
I'm like, is this a drink or like? I feel like I'm out of
No,
something.
it's BOGO,
It'd be like
you
something
know.
my kids
Is this
like. Or
Payless?
no, that's what's the,
BOGO, buy one get one.
Yeah,
It's
buy
like
one, get one
you know,
free.
green beans are regular price. Buy one get one.
Yeah.
If you just get that one can, it's like $7.
Yeah.
for a can
Yeah.
of green
You are
beans.
right. You are right.
You got to watch out for that.
Yeah.
yeah. Publix, good thing. You just need to shop all their
Specials.
specials.
Yeah.
Don't buy anything else because they are.
They get
expensive.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's most everybody anyway. Same way with Walmart. Walmart will make the stuff you normally buy cheap and the stuff you don't.
Listen,
a lot
you
more
go
expensive.
to Aldi, ain't like that.
Oh, we already talked about Aldi. Like pizza crust. Make your own
Yeah.
pizza. Go to Aldi. They have a
They-
pizza dough.
yeah.
Just roll it out.
They ain't got
Oh,
it. They
it's
didn't
great.
have it yesterday, so
I'm told. I think you got to find out when they get their truck and literally just sit
it's
there
in
and
the
wait
afternoon though.
Oh, it is?
I went late
Oh.
yesterday in the afternoon, and I didn't
We
see
bought
it.
the whole box.
No way.
Did you? If you go in my deep freeze in the garage, there's a box of them. But we got 4 kids, man. So
Yeah.
I mean, and what we do is you could take a ball, break it into 2,
Yeah.
and make 6-inch pizzas.
Dang.
Perfect. Perfect 6-inch. So every kid will make we all
Yeah.
make our own pizzas real quick, and that's how we do it.
Sounds like a
great.
good little family night.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, that's fun. Perez, what do
Yeah.
you do?
And I make
mean,
them
we've heard
all,
about
so-
your training,
yeah.
you're working. What do you do for fun?
Man,
Is work your fun?
I enjoy training. That's really fun to
training?
me. Yeah,
That's a lot of work.
dude, but like I don't think I really put time into like figuring out what I like to do for what people call fun. Like fun to me is, I guess, it's going up and doing things that work towards my goals. And that's fun to me.
What's your goal?
Me? Oh, absolutely become UFC champion. That's the only reason putting in 20, 25 hours of training in towards something or towards, my fighting career. Because I'm the kind of person, like, if I'm going to do something, I don't just want to do it just to do it or say I did it. So
what's the next steps there? Like, so what is in that path?
So right
where
now,
kind of are you in that?
I am an amateur right now. And then the next step is going from amateur to pro. And the way the pros work is like you could get 3 wins and then Dana White calls you. It's like, I want you on, gets you a contract.
So he could just call you up out of the blue.
Yeah. So
the kid in the other kid in Cullman.
Oh, Christian.
Yeah. So
man.
what is he at right now?
So he is a pro. His record,
Okay.
I believe, is 7-3.
Yeah.
He's doing really good. He had the big Bellator fight, I think last year, where he got brought in to lose, but ended up just like mopping the floor with this
Really?
guy. Yeah, dude, he knocked him out. It was amazing.
Do you train with Christian?
Man, Christian's one of my best friends. Truthfully, me and him, we've been training together for quite a while. So I love that guy. He, like I said, one of my best friends.
You sponsor him, don't you?
Me? Yeah. I help him out. We're
He puts your stuff on
Yeah, man.
Facebook. I see it.
like I said, though, but I believe in him. A lot of people, when that Pat Downey fight, when he was fighting for Bellator, they're like, do you really think he has a chance? Do you really? I'm like, dude, yes, he has a chance. Like, Christian's no joke. Seriously, he has great
So he
potential.
just came in and whooped this guy.
Oh, yeah. He didn't. He got in a bad position, but he put them hands on that boy and laid him down to sleep.
Hands on him.
And that was it.
And that was it. And that was awesome.
So what's next
For
after
him?
that? Yeah. What?
So right now he's down at this gym in Florida called Killcliff. It's a huge gym. A whole bunch of the great fighters go over there. You got UFC fighters, Bellator, PFL, so on and so forth. Yeah, I believe he's doing his training camp in order to fight. I'm not sure when, but he's looking for a bigger promotion to fight, because the bigger promotion that you fight with, the more eyes, the better eyes, at least, are
And
on
White
there.
will see you sooner or later. Yep.
Yeah, and that's what he wants. So I don't think he's too far away from actually, going to UFC or something
Really?
like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
absolutely.
Do you foresee ever getting down to Florida? Would you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, actually, I plan on going down there. So the gym he goes to is Killcliff, but they have another one for, I believe, amateurs. It's called, what is it called? I forgot the name of it, but they're like kind of side by side. So I'm going to go down there hopefully 2 or 3 weeks, train with them, and then just hang out with him.
That sounds cool.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
Oh, very, very much so.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
No.
Y'all can do it.
No.
Man, y'all can do it. Just
couldn't
a little
do it,
bit of
man.
training.
What do they say? Everybody's
I
got
just
a
don't see
plan
the
until
fun
you
of
get
getting your
punched in the
head beaten.
face.
Right? Yeah,
Is
that's what Mike said. They all got
Yeah.
a plan until you get punched in the
Punched in the
face.
face,
Yeah.
and then
I don't know. It's a fun thing to do, man. Everyone's got their own adrenaline, and that's what mine and Christian's is.
that's what
Sounds
it
fighting.
just comes out.
Yeah,
in the
dude. I
ring.
don't know what it is.
I guess
about
it's like
it, but-
anything. Like sometimes when you get hurt, just naturally your adrenaline pumps and you don't even feel it.
Yeah.
And it's just the next day and you're like,
Oh yeah, like in a fight.
Yeah.
From my experience, I've only ever felt 2 punches. And like.
But you've been punched more.
Yeah. Oh, my
Yeah.
last fight, my eye got cut open and like first round, bleeding everywhere. I thought I was.
What's your record?
Dazed. I'm 3-3 right now. 3-3
Okay.
amateur. 1 by submission, decision, and TKO. Lost 1 by decision, and rear naked choke. So.
Wow.
I don't want
yeah.
to get in a rear naked choke.
it does sound like a rock band or something.
Yeah, it does, don't it?
Rear naked choke.
Yeah, but it's a fun sport, I believe. It's, I don't know, it's just a rush that I love.
Yeah, man. Well, we're excited to see you and see what happens with that.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
You know,
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
to
Kinda
be
keep
like,
us-
hey,
Yeah, keep us
got a
in the
UFC
loop on
fighter.
that.
Absolutely.
what's going on? Do you have anything scheduled with that?
No, not as of right now. The way I work, I guess mentally, it's like if I ain't training full time or putting a whole bunch of energy into it, I don't feel like I'm prepared.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I gotta get my mental confidence back and all that. But I feel like it's slowly getting back there. And then right now I'm shooting for about springtime.
Okay, there you go.
I really hate the cold, and like cutting weight in the cold isn't really fun. And that's the most difficult part about fighting. Truthfully, it's just losing your, cutting.
You got to
your weight.
avoid those 3 Domino's pizzas.
Oh, dude, I got to avoid 8 weeks of that, man. Whew. And that's the toughest part right there.
Well, I got to tell you what, you made history today because for Happy Neighbors, you're actually the first neighbor to join us.
Oh, let's go.
That's
Yeah,
right.
the neighbor
It's
to
the
us.
real deal.
And it's awesome.
Oh, since he's next
That's
door.
right.
Yeah.
Took me a
Next
second.
door, yeah.
That about went right over my head.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been a fun show.
Yeah.
Fun.
Perez, come back. Keep
Yes,
us in the
sir.
loop, man.
Yeah,
We're
man.
excited to see what happens
Most
with
definitely.
you. Been glad to have you in. You've been watching Happy Neighbors. I'm Michael Sapp.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jared.
And I'm Perez.
Y'all have a good one.
Hey.